Men of many backgrounds and characteristics make up our society. There are the evil boys, the lovely ones, the playboys, and everything in between. In addition, there are also other types of boys. The high-value Sigma male, on the other hand, is the kind of man who sticks out from the crowd more than any other kind. When it comes to romantic partnerships, these guys have very certain requirements, and the only kind of woman they want to be with is one that lives up to those expectations. Even though every guy is original and one of a kind, there are a few things that the vast majority of men who place a high value on their relationships seek from the women in their lives. Even if physical attraction is crucial, particularly in the first stages of a relationship, the factors discussed below will become far more significant in the course of the partnership. Being a high-value Sigma male can be challenging at times, particularly for situations in which a man is really considering spending the rest of his life with a certain woman. They frequently have to exhibit bravery in the face of adversity and contend with the obstacles that are placed in their path. Having a lady who is kind and supportive by their side, on the other hand, is one of the things that makes it all worthwhile. Having said all of that, the following are the top 8 qualities a guy looking for a high-value Sigma desires in a partner. Number 1. Independence. Even while most men of high worth desire an equal spouse, they don't want a woman who is After the first date, the person does not want to be with a woman who is very possessive and who needs regular confirmation that the other person still likes her. These guys are able to respect a self-sufficient lady who possesses a strong character. Being independent may be a challenge. On the other hand, it also has the potential to be quite lucrative. These guys have a lot of admiration and respect for anyone who can stand on their own 2 feet, since it takes a lot of courage and confidence to do so. Independent women are appealing to high-value Sigma males because they stand out from the crowd and are thus desirable partners. They do not have the attitude of those who follow the crowd. They don't follow the crowd or give in to the most recent fad just because that's what everyone else is doing. They create their own road and make their own decisions, which is something that men who place a high value on respect greatly. It's natural to ponder how 2 self-sufficient individuals may coexist in a partnership and still achieve mutually beneficial outcomes. The solution is straightforward. Through providing mutual assistance and recognizing the independence of one another, a partnership that consists of 2 self-sufficient individuals may be extremely fruitful, since both parties will always hold their own in the relationship. And they should never let their spouse use such information to their advantage. High-value Sigma males have a great deal of respect for women who pursue their own interests and ambitions, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to help a woman realize her ambitions. Number 2. A developed capacity for feeling. Emotional maturity is one of the most crucial qualities a guy who values high-value Sigma searches for in a partner in a woman. A woman who has reached an emotionally mature state is one who is aware of how to handle her feelings in a responsible manner. She is able to communicate in a way that is productive and effectively resolves any conflicts that arise. These guys are looking for an emotionally intelligent woman, since they are aware that she will be an advantage to whatever relationship they are involved in. When you are in a relationship with a lady who is emotionally developed, you will never have to be concerned about pointless conflict or drama. She will never be unreasonable or irrational while making decisions regarding your life. When it comes to this kind of girl, you will then ever be in the dark about where you stand. Because she will always be forthright and honest with you, you will never have to speculate about what she is thinking or feeling, because she will tell you the truth. Additionally, she is a wonderful cheerleader. She will be your biggest supporter and will be there for you at all times, especially when you want her assistance the most. She has the ability to pick you up when you're feeling low and will work with you to achieve your full potential in life. Since having a spouse who is emotionally mature is such a great commodity, high-value Sigma males want only to date women who have achieved this level of development. Number 3. A hilariously good sense of humor. We live in a hectic and fast-paced culture, and men who are of great worth are aware that in order to thrive in this environment, they need to be able to laugh at themselves. On occasion, every so often, a good sense of humor can be the differentiating factor that moves a relationship from being average to being exceptional. A woman who is not only able to laugh at herself but also recognizes the value of keeping a sense of humor is someone who is considered to have a wonderful sense of humor. She is aware that having a good laugh can help relieve stress and tension, which is why she always tries to keep things light-hearted. For men of high value, having a mate with a great sense of humor is an absolute must-have quality, making them feel comfortable and at ease in their relationship. She is aware that having a good laugh can help relieve stress and tension. It is not necessary for her to perform stand-up comedy as a result of this fact. This only indicates that she should be able to bring out the goofier side of him at the very moment when he is searching for it the most. A sense of humor is not the same thing as being able to tell hilarious jokes and make other people laugh uncontrollably. It's about being able to look on the bright side of life and finding the good in any circumstance you could find yourself in. High-value Sigma males find it very attractive when a woman has a good sense of humor because she has the almost miraculous capacity to make things better, and this is one of the qualities that makes her so appealing. Number 4. Compassion and understanding for his requirement for solitary time. Although high-value Sigma males want for a profound and significant bond with their partners, they also require time alone to refresh themselves and think things through. They merely require time alone to feel balanced and centered, despite the fact that they may give the impression of being disconnected at times. A woman who is aware of the significance of personal time for men of this kind will be able to provide her partner the necessary amount of space and the necessary amount of emotional support. She is aware of the fact that it is essential for a high-value Sigma male to have time away from his partner in order to preserve his feeling of equilibrium and wellness. This, however, does not imply that she needs to vanish for several days at a time. It simply means that she has to be sensitive of his need for space and should refrain from trying to drive him into circumstances that make him feel as though he is being smothered. These guys require some time to themselves. As a result of the fact that it enables them to put their ideas and feelings into perspective, it is necessary for them to clear their minds and relax from the day-to-day stresses of life. Some women may have difficulty dealing with this situation because they may interpret their partner's desire for time apart from them as a sign of a lack of commitment or dedication to the relationship. On the other hand, a woman who has a genuine understanding of and respect for a high-value Sigma male will be able to make room for him without questioning or judging him in any way. She will be aware that the time he spends by himself is not only essential to the health of their relationship as a whole, but also very beneficial to him individually. This understanding and regard is, in the end, what draws a high-value Sigma male to a certain individual in the first place. Number 5. A good attitude. Men of high value are naturally upbeat, energetic, self-motivated individuals who recognize the best in themselves and others and have faith that anything is possible. Because of their optimistic outlook, they are able to successfully tackle new obstacles, accomplish their objectives, and advance both professionally and personally. When it comes to romantic partnerships, these guys are drawn to individuals that have the same upbeat and positive perspective on life as they do. They are looking for someone who, rather than seeing the world with suspicion or judgment, has a feeling of awe and curiosity about its mysteries. Having a happy attitude isn't always simple to cultivate and keep up, especially when life is challenging. But it's always worth the effort. At the very least, this is the case for the vast majority of individuals in society. On the other hand, a high-value Sigma male needs to be with someone who thinks that all will work out in the end, even if others do not currently believe this to be the case. Get a grasp on how. To have a positive attitude does not always mean that one must constantly look for the best in other people or always keep a cheerful demeanor. It only indicates that you are endowed with an innate sense of hope, despite the fact that you are living in difficult circumstances. This duo makes for a wonderful partnership. If you are searching for someone who always looks on the bright side of things, a high-value Sigma male combined with this kind of woman will be able to weather any storm together and come out on top in the end. This is the sort of couple you want to be with if you want to live a good life. Number 6. A sense of belonging and chemistry. It doesn't matter how well you and another person seem to fit together on paper. If there isn't a genuine connection between the two of you, there is a good chance that your relationship won't last. This is especially true for men of high worth, who place a significant emphasis on the need of having a strong physical and emotional connection with their spouse. A woman who is able to forge a profound and significant connection with her guy will be able to maintain her man's attention over the course of their relationship. There is no requirement for them to have the same characteristics. Having said that, it is necessary for her to have a worldview that is comparable to mine. Even if they do not always agree with one another, a high-value Sigma male has to be able to establish an emotional connection with the female partner. This connection is, of course, also what makes the sexual chemistry between a high-value Sigma male and his lady so strong when both of their thoughts and bodies are in perfect rhythm with one another. There is nothing that the two of them cannot do while working together. This is something that a lot of ladies don't understand about these kinds of things. They require something more than simply a superficial attraction to one another. They want for a more profound mental and emotional connection with the person they are with, and they want it badly. People are capable of accomplishing remarkable feats together and achieving great success as a relationship if they have the appropriate chemistry. Number 7. Intelligence. As is the case with emotional intelligence, men of high value want their partners to be intellectually curious and capable of stimulating their minds. Whether it's a stimulating conversation over a cup of coffee or a deep and meaningful discussion about life in general, they need someone who can keep up with them and hold their own in any conversation. The benefits of having a partner who is clever cannot be overstated. Because you will never feel uninspired or bored in your relationship, you'll always have the opportunity to learn new things and have exciting conversations on a wide range of subjects. Intelligence is one of the most significant attributes that high-value Sigma males look for in a spouse, and it is not something that should be taken lightly in any way, shape, or form. Any high-value Sigma male would be lucky to find a partner in an independent woman who is capable of keeping up with them academically as well as emotionally. Number 8. The provision of encouragement and inspiration. High-value Sigma males frequently take on enormous difficulties in the workplace or in other aspects of their lives, and because of this, they want a partner who can be there for them when the going gets rough. This does not imply that they require their partner to repair everything for them or handle all of their issues for them. They truly need a partner that is encouraging and supportive of them and who can help them feel better no matter how they are feeling. First and foremost, mom must never pass judgment on or reprimand him for anything that he does or how he behaves. Instead, she ought to be his number one supporter and encourage him to perform up to the full extent of his capabilities. If you are a high-value Sigma male, then you are aware that providing support and encouragement to a significant other is one of the most important things that can be done in a relationship. When you come home from a challenging day at work feeling down or discouraged, it is of the utmost importance to have someone in your life who believes in you and can help lift you up. Despite the fact that a woman like this might not be easy to find at all times, you are aware that you do not deserve anything less.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.